welcome. It's happening. I am so excited. I'm finally starting YouTube. So let's sit down, have a little chat and talk about who I am, what this channel is going to be and what I'm working on. So we have an ice mocha with a Milo cold foam. This is, look at that, come on. Oh my God, delicious. So anyway, my name's Bella. It's actually Isabella, but I go by Bella, whatever. And a little bit about me, we'll do a short little backstory while I set up my computer. So I live on the north coast of New South Wales, which I think is heaven. We live in literal paradise. I am married. I've been married to my husband for over 2 years? Over 2 years, nearly 3 years. And we have a 1-year-old or 15-month-old. His name's Bowie, and I'm pregnant. Very pregnant actually, with a baby girl. So that's our family at the moment. We built a house a couple of years ago, but that's currently rented and we're renting close to my husband's work. We live like 5 minutes from the beach and I'm a stay-at-home mum and I absolutely love being a stay-at-home mum. But before this, I went to university and I became a lawyer. So I was admitted as a solicitor in, what was it, December 2023, had my baby in March of 2024 and I haven't been back to work since. So that's been really difficult for me, but in the future, we'll go back to that. Right now, I want to stay home with my kids and I don't want to put them into daycare. So once they go to preschool, that'll be different. I'll probably go back to work a couple of days a week. At the moment, I'm completely at home and I am someone that struggles with not having a direction in life, right? And being a stay-at-home mum, it's very repetitive and your sole purpose is to raise children, which I love, but I need more than just that sole purpose. So I've tried a couple of ventures and this is where I've landed. Saying all of that, I have a wedding content creation business called Acacia Avenue, but it's going to be rebranded because I'm going into wedding celebrancy as well. So I'm going to start my Cert 4 in wedding celebrancy. Look, this is a big chat. Like, you don't need to take notes. This is just me giving an overview of who I am before we start this whole journey together. Do you know what I mean? In addition to that, I also have started a brand called House and Kin. Now I have big visions for this brand, but at the moment we're just doing really small scale stuff. I'm selling on Etsy, trying to build a clientele, trying to build a brand. And then once I have more time and more capital, we're gonna invest a fair bit into it and try and scale it. That's my plans at least. And I really wanna make a sub branch of that and do like a kids range. But that's all in the future. So right now, what I'm doing, oops, let me have a sip of this. I'm sweating. Oh, that is delicious. There's a little bit more I need to tell you about myself. My hobbies, my interests, right? So I love coastal living. Coastal living is, I'll never move away from the coast. I always want to be within like 20 minutes of the beach, of the ocean. It relaxes me like nothing else. But then I also love the mountains. So hopefully I can find somewhere in between for our forever house. And that's something I dream of constantly. So I love interior design. I love houses. I love architecture. I love everything design, really. I love branding. I love graphic design. I love clothing. I'm a very multifaceted person. And I feel like in the day and age that we live in now, especially with TikTok, there is just so many ways you can pour into your passions. I love creating, like I love ceramics, I love sewing, I love all of these hands-on things. But then I also love science and I also love law and I love so many other things. But in terms of hobbies, we love sewing. I'm a very beginner sewer. Like I haven't even used a sewing machine yet. I've used a handheld one. Ceramics. I love going to the gym, which I haven't been doing much. So I've got to really get back in the swing of that. I hurt my pelvis because I'm pregnant, but that's starting to get better. So we're going to make a return and that will be in the vlogs. What else can I say about myself? I've had a complete mind blank on who I am. I'm sure I will chat to you more throughout the vlog, but this vlog is a welcome vlog. So welcome. I'm very excited to be starting this journey with you and with myself. I've always wanted to do it since I was like a child. I remember when Emma Chamberlain, if you're chronically online, you know who she is. I remember when she was still filming at her parents' house and she was in school. And I thought to myself, I would love to do what she's doing. And now look at her. I should have started, but I'm starting now. And I'm going to commit to myself because I want things in life and I want to record my life. And YouTube is the perfect way to do it. So we're doing it. Our plans for today, not many. Bowie's down for a nap right now. And then when he wakes up, hopefully we'll have some lunch, play for a little bit, and then Luke will be home. We might go out for a little walk this afternoon. But right now I'm sitting down to do some work for House & Kin, so I'll show you. And welcome, I'm so excited you're here. Don't mind the grubby fingerprints, but this is House & Kin. This is my Etsy page. I haven't got any listings yet, but I have just ordered our first phone cases. So what we're doing, or what I'm launching with, is personalized phone cases. So Bobby is my son's name. This is the example I'm using. So we're going to have 5 colors launching in this range. There's an additional red as well. So we're launching with these, and then we're also going to be launching with some graphic phone cases, just like as a baseline. And then also this is going to be like a signature range for us, just handwritten, minimal but funny kind of phone cases, because I feel like we need a little bit of a lull in our life. So that's what we're launching with first. One, because they're really easy to design and get samples of, and everyone needs a phone case, and I haven't seen many like these on the market, especially Australian designed. So that's going to be the color palette kind of House & Kin at the moment. That's the first product line we're launching. I've ordered the phone case samples. They should be here in 2 weeks. So they're going to be about 30 Australian dollars. Plus I think it's $4 for shipping, or maybe it's $4 included. I can't remember. But I thought that was Bowie. That's our first product. The second product that I really, really want to... So what I'm doing is I'm creating things that I would purchase for myself and that I think kind of emulate a coastal, relaxed lifestyle, and things that bring me joy. What I'm going to create is either mugs, personalized mugs, because I feel like personalized items are really sentimental, and they're things that you can gift, they're things that you can hold on to, they're things that you want to purchase for yourself. So customizable mugs. And I'm also wanting to do like name posters for kids' rooms, because I feel like there's a bit of a gap in the market at the moment where you have something that is super basic, like black and white lines, kind of a little bit more minimalistic, and then you have things that are really colorful but are very common. Like you see the same things over and over again when you're purchasing for kids' rooms, and they're not very high quality in my opinion. So we're going to do a couple of different samples. I really want to do a canvas poster, like canvas material. And the next thing is candles. So these are the kind of the product ranges that I'm thinking of bringing out. I really want personalized candles, things that evoke a sense of relaxation, coastal living, like just things that you want to use and you're like, oh, this is a luxury, but not at a luxury price tag. One thing is a range of graphic tees. I am obsessed with graphic tees at the moment, for my son especially. So I'm going to be doing like a toddler range of graphic tees and also matching mum and dad tees. So that's kind of where I'm working at the moment. I have really big plans for this brand, like I was saying, and I really want to eventually make a lot of things myself. I'm practicing my sewing, so I really want to make some sewing products for my Etsy. I am obsessed with ceramics, so once I start... I think I'm getting a delivery. This is my new baby monitor. 1 second. How is the timing of that? So, funny side story. I needed to get a new monitor for Bowie and the baby, right? And I have been looking at Tweety Cam. Now, I want to get a Tweety Cam eventually, but I just couldn't fork out $500 for 2 cameras. So I went on AliExpress and I found like the dupe, and there's a lot of people saying that Tweety Cam like use these cameras, rebrand them and then sell them like for a higher price tag. I don't know if that's true or whatnot, but I have purchased it, and I have also purchased a dupe of the Nudie sound machine. We bought that for our son. Absolutely love it. Like, I was going to buy it at full price because it's fantastic, but this one was $11. So let's see if they're both in here. Oh, they are. Okay, so I mean, for $11, what can you expect? The buttons are all the same. Let's open this up. It's definitely not the quality you get when you purchase from Nudie. For $11, that was including shipping. Oh my God, it's the exact same. The buttons are the same. It's the exact fucking same. $11. Oh my God, that's insane. I'm so happy I purchased that. I saved 90% on that. This is what I'm intrigued about. The The box is a bit broken, but let's see. $100 this was. Actually, I think it was 90 something plus shipping. Oh my God. Okay. User manual. This is insane. The fact that they sell this for 4 times the... Oh my God. Like, come on, are you kidding me? I'm so happy. I'm going to set this up when Bowie wakes up because our VTech monitor is so shit. You're joking me. This came within like less than a week. Less than a week this came in. I cannot, and it even came with, they don't normally come with these adapters. You have to pay for them yourself. Phenomenal. I am so impressed with that. That was the first time I've ever ordered off AliExpress. And I gotta say, like, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. We'll set these up later. Very impressed they actually came and it wasn't a rot. Let's hope they work. Okay, so I just dropped some food off to Luke and one of his mates at work, and we've come down to Best & Lesson Kmart. At Kmart, I'm gonna buy the octagon glasses because our glassware at home's all mixed match and I want it to all be uniform. So I'm gonna get those, and I need to try and find Bowie some more comfortable pants. He has a lot of jeans and he has a lot of tracksuits, but he doesn't have any other comfortable kind of pants. So I'm gonna see what Best & Less have. Otherwise, I'm gonna be making some anyway, but I've got to actually do that. So we're going to try and see there. He's getting pretty tired again. He's sick at the moment. So we'll see how he goes. Might go get him a snack and see how long I can stay for, because I wouldn't mind looking at the bed sheets too. And there's like a matching set that they have. No, I don't need a matching set. I don't need stuff. Once I have this baby and I kind of get back to we'll get to a regular size, I will go shopping. So that's an exciting thing for me, but let's go. That's adorable. Should I get a matching one for him and Sissy? Very cute. This is also adorable. They don't have your size, mate. Very cute. Crystal kid, I love that. No. I always forget the Best & Less kids section goes down to a size 1. Very cute. Adorable. Hey?
Baba.
These are the ones we're gonna get. These ones? Love that. So cute. $5. $4. These are insane. Really want that one. Very tempted to get that for Bowie. These are so nice. And then I think I'm gonna get this rust one to go with it. Yeah, king. That and that. Very cute. That was a very successful trip to Kmart. I got some goodies. I'm very excited. Oh, I know, we're going home now. Bowie's gonna be grumpy. Very excited about that. I'm gonna wash my sheets straight away and then put them on the bed in the morning so I have fresh sheets for Sunday night. And then what else did I get? Oh, the cups. There's lots of stuff. We're gonna go home, aren't we, bud? So we're having lamb koftas, mashed potato, broccoli, and then a salad. And Bowie's having the same, just no salad, broccoli only. You excited? Can you say stars, Papa?
Yes.
Stars? Yeah, they're in the sky. Good job. Stars? Are you gonna have a bath? Bath? What about light? Light.
Dada.
Yeah, what about mama?
Mama. Dada.
Dada and mama. What about Baba?
Baba.
Yeah, good job.
Babu.
What about cheese?
Cheese.
Yeah, good job. More? More, that's right. Good job. What? What's this for? What's Saturday. This morning we're getting ready to go to the markets with my family. It's like a 15-minute drive to the markets. I just took my rollers out and it's very full on. I feel like if I'm going to keep my curtain fringe, I need to get a haircut because they're like insane. Anyway, so I'm just quickly doing a little bit of makeup. Bowie's playing on the ground. We just had coffees and Luke's off to work. This afternoon we have a birthday celebration for Luke's mum, which will be really nice. And then otherwise, I've got to go to the shops to get something for his mum's birthday, like a present. And then what other plans do we have today? I want to put my new sheets on my bed today. That's very exciting. So when Bowie goes to sleep, I'm going to do that. And then I want to go to Spotlight to get some materials to make his name bunting. So that's something I've got to do today as well, if I get time. Otherwise, I won't really worry about it. Saturday, the weather looks really nice. It's blue skies from what I can see. So, we're winning. I really need to get a new mascara because my one's like shite. But that is a story for another time. We're trying to get ready really quickly. I'm wearing the same pants as yesterday. LOL. Some bronzer on my eyes, and then we'll get Bowie dressed. And we'll head out. I think my bag's ready. I think my bag's ready to go. But good morning. Let's do today together. So I literally just drove past the markets and there were like 4 stalls. So we're changing plans. We're going to go get brekkie instead because I don't really feel like walking around and looking at 4 stores and they were like not the vibe. So we're not going to do that. But we're so close to falling asleep. So I need to get him out of the car and we're going to order some brekkie because I haven't eaten yet. He's eaten, but he'll eat more. So let's go and eat. Oh, honey, we just got back from the markets and from the cafes and doing a little bit of window shopping, which was really nice, but I'm making a promise to myself to not purchase any new clothes, except I got this the other day, after I've had the baby, so that I can really build a website, a wardrobe that I'm like in love with and that fits me perfectly after having babies, because I think this is our last one. Literally out of breath. I washed the new sheets that I bought, but they're not dry yet, so I had to make the bed without the new sheets. We will be doing that later when they're dry. I think they'll only need like 10 minutes. So in the meantime, I've got 2 baskets of washing machines. So I'm going to fold them. Bowie's down for his nap, so come join me. My trick to doing washing is to set your phone on like time lapse, so that's what I'm going to do, and watch YouTube. No distractions, just pump it out. I literally just cleaned the whole house and Bowie's still asleep. So what I'm going to do, make my little coffee, sit down and do some work for house and kin. That's my plan at least. Let's see how long we can do it for. Bowie's been asleep for 2 hours. We might get another hour out of him. We might not. And I still need to change my sheets, but they're not dry yet. Infuriating. Literally infuriating. Anyway, let's make this coffee. I just discovered I have no ice. And I hate having like a lukewarm coffee. So I'm going to have to brew the shot, put it in the fridge, let it cool down, and then come back and make my coffee. I just put ice in, so hopefully it doesn't take too long to freeze, but let's do this. Hopefully it doesn't wake Bowie up. Oh, I know. I'm needing a coffee. I'm crashing. Sheets have been washed, but they're not going on yet because Bowie's awake, and that's impossible to do. So That's a later problem for Luke and I tonight, which he probably won't do, so it'll probably happen in the morning. We are going to get Grandma, Bowie's grandma, Luke's mum, a birthday present. So I'm thinking I'm going to try and get some of the Uggs from Target and maybe some scratchies. I don't really know. So that's what we're going to go do now. I've got to be really quick because Luke finishes work in 40 minutes, and then we're driving to the birthday party. So I need to get a card, and I wanted to go to Spotlight, but I really don't think I'm going to have time to do that. Anyway, let's go. Ollie's got his drill. Daddy's got his drill. We are setting up baby girl's chest of drawers. That's a little DIY situation. Got some handles. And we're putting them on. Well, Luke is. Oh, that was really close, that bit of timber. Down here. One handle's on. Looks pretty good, I must say. Ollie's testing it out. Good job, bud. We couldn't find our tape measure, so Luke's eyeballing and using, what's that called? Charging cable to measure. Finished product. Looks very nice. Looks like they were meant to be on it. Put the change pad on top. And now I'm going to go through her newborn stuff and then other baby things. See what we're missing. There's the Perry bottle, Luke. Thank God. Dummy case. Oh, the tens machine, Luke. I forgot we had that. I have to try that again this time round. Let's see what we have in here. Some of this is yours, Bowman. It's for Sissy. How cute. Do you want to hold that? There you go. Oh, are you going to put the clothes away? Gosh, you're clever. You're a clever boy. Luke picked this out for Bowie before he was born. And he wore it a fair bit. Now she can wear it. Look, Luke. That's the spot one thing to pick. He was. He was that little, and that used to be big on him, remember? That's where we came in from hospital. We got that in Italy. Very cute. She's going to have to wear that in the first couple of days, that one. She's going to have to wear that in the first couple of days.